So have you heard of Area 51?
Yes, I have.
And you've heard the common conspiracy theory that the government is hiding extraterrestrial life there?
Absolutely.
Well, do you believe aliens exist?
Yes, I do. It
You
depends
do?
on what you call an alien.
Okay, just some kind of life form.
Yes.
So you believe that
Some
exists?
kind of life form, yes.
Alright, well, a recent article by NASA that was published recently talks about habitable planets being in our galaxy and many more possibly being in the universe. What do you think of that?
I think it's definitely possible. It depends on what we call life, and certain forms of life can exist in other planets.
So then, would you consider it ignorant for us as humans to assume that we're the only life forms in the universe?
Yes, I do.
So then, if you hear about hundreds of UFO sightings per year, wouldn't you believe that maybe a few of these are true?
It's possible, yes.
So then, after hearing all of this, would you agree with us that it is possible for the government to be hiding extraterrestrial evidence in Area 51?
Yes, I do.
Alright, thank you. Alright, so, have you heard about Area 51?
I have.
And have you heard about the conspiracy theory that the government is harboring extraterrestrial evidence there?
Many times.
What do you believe about the possibility of extraterrestrial life in the galaxy or the universe?
In the galaxy or the universe, given how many different planets, different systems, different galaxies there are, the possibility that something could have happened on a planet there that happened on Earth could be very similar. So, sure, I think there's absolutely a good possibility there's life on other planets or elsewhere in the universe.
Right, and would you consider it ignorant for us to assume that we're the only life forms in the universe or around here?
I wouldn't say it's ignorant to assume. I would say that it's a little bit short-sighted in the sense that we kind of, if you think mathematically about the size of the universe, and if you think about life ranging from small bacterium all the way up to complex major organisms as we consider ourselves to be, that range is pretty big. So there could be life. It might not be life that we would recognize, and it might not be big life like us, but there certainly could be life. So we need to explore that possibility that life might not look like us, but it still could exist.
Right, and in Earth, there are hundreds of UFO sightings per year. Do you believe that maybe a few of these could be true?
I believe that in order for something to come close to Earth, an object of any kind, all over the planet, whether it's government or whether it's private agencies that have radio telescopes that are always listening, they're always searching for these things. The odds that every single time somebody claims there's a UFO, that it's true, and that all of these private and government from different cultures and different countries are all conspiring to keep it quiet is very slim. So in other words, no. I think that there's a very good chance that none of them are true. That the human brain tends to sometimes see things and interpret things the way we want them to.
Right.
So the odds, I mean, to me it's simply, number one, the government is not that good at covering things up. And number two, if you have countries and private agencies all over that are constantly listening for this kind of stuff, how can they all have an agreement to stay quiet? I think the odds of that are very slim.
But knowing that all this information about extraterrestrial life and believing that there is a possibility of some other life form out there, you think there's a slim chance, but there is a chance of possibly the government hiding extraterrestrial life in Area 51.
I'm not going to say it's impossible. I think that would be short-sighted of me. However, I think the odds are extraordinarily slim. There could be life elsewhere in the universe, but life getting across the universe to here, even from the nearest other thing in the universe to here, is very difficult. The odds are very slim, and so I think that's where we need to look at possibilities, not just does it exist and is it here. I think there's a lot in between that we would have to consider.
All right, thank you.
You're very welcome.